that you ask. Not that you ask. Not that you ask. Fuck saying it loud. Not that you
I was minding my own business. Then I saw it. Someone lit the Knott signal. So here I am, with a rant on standby and a mic that's live. Gearing up to take on the real villains, ad agencies. Ripped from the far side of reason and rage, it's time for Not That You Asked, Rants, Reflections, and Ridicule. Episode 3. The Utz Girl is from Pennsylvania, you fools. You ever see an ad that tries so hard at being cutesy that it makes you want to puke? One that is so grotesquely saccharine sweet and appalling that it makes you detest the very business that created such gut-wrenching filth. Case in point, the Smyth Jewelers ad you see here. Now, Smyth has been on my shit list ever since they ran with that Where Baltimore Gets Engaged billboard campaign over by the train station, featuring Mr. Beau proposing to the Utz Girl. Back then, I complained about why the hell Baltimore had embraced the Utz Girl, as if she had some kind of roots here, like the iconic cycloptic suave dude with the handlebar mustache we all know and love. Aside from the fact that she looks like a child, we all know that homely floozy is from Hanover, Pennsylvania. Talk to me.
Have a couple kielbasa's, have a couple irons.
But I'm not here to rehash that ire. I'm going to redirect it to this new Smyth Jewelers penned abomination. Dog named Camden, house in Hamden, ring from Smyth, beautiful life. Just typing that nearly made me retch. And I can plainly say it's the call for conformity that irks me more than anything. It's the presentation of a cookie-cutter existence where everybody names their dogs after a baseball stadium, lives in a gentrified neighborhood in the city, buys their engagement ring in Timonium, and lives happily ever after. I'm not going to lie, this ad is so offensively white it's nauseating. Not too long ago, I overheard a conversation where a young, clean-cut 20-something guy who had recently gotten married was talking about how they had gone furniture shopping one weekend at Ashley Furniture. I get it that people have their own tastes, and while the vast majority of people I know don't subscribe to the Queen Anne wingback chair, poofy valances above the windows, china cabinet filled with formal dinnerware, and art on the walls directly from home goods mentality, I can accept there are those who do. If you want to live in a soulless, white-walled shell of a home decorated like your parents, then by all means, you do what makes you happy. But what I get from this Smyth ad is a steadfast affirmation that being a clone is perfectly acceptable and instantly guarantees you a life of happiness. It forwards the disturbing belief that everything in life is set to a schedule. We're born, we go to school, we find our spouse, we get married, we have our kids. We exist in a mundane Groundhog Day world where one day is indistinguishable from another. And then we die. 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 Going to our final rest, knowing that we spent our time on the planet keeping up with the Joneses, and probably watching a lot of sports on television. I get it. Smyth is in the business to sell jewelry, and I can't really blame them for appealing to the market that is going to net them a profit. But as someone who has spent their life going against the grain and finding happiness regardless of how far it strayed from whatever is perceived to be normal, it makes me want to f***ing barf. You, Smyth. John Knott. John Knott. John Knott. John Knott. John Knott. John Knott. That's good.
Not that you asked. Not that you asked. Not that you asked. Fuck saying it loud. Not that you said he's making us proud. He's got rants for your soul and top for your head. Stuff you didn't need, now you quote what he said. He's got stories about signs and the things that ain't right, like inflatable cows and garage sale fights with the dry kind of charm and a sideways slant. Go rant about a slogan or somebody's plan. Not what you asked. Not what you asked. Not what you asked. It's a tasty flash. It's a rant, not a request. Just hold on fast. Walking through town with a fan and a grin. We're pointing out nonsense again and again. From the church on the corner to that kitchen you'll check. If the weird stuff happening, he's bringing it back. Not what you asked, but he's letting it fly. And not what you asked, but we're laughing till we cry. The truth hurts a bit, but it's oddly exact. That's just how it goes. Not that you asked. Not that you asked. Not that you
Snackintyre Studios animation. Eat more Snackintyres.